Hello, Mike here again with another Inventor tutorial, and today I'm going to cover the last category in Inventor Basics, which is presentations. Presentations are not the most extensive application for Inventor and are really only useful for one application, and that is to create and animate exploded views for assemblies. So let's get started with New Standard IPN. Once in the presentation, you can see that the toolbar is pretty small. We start off by picking an assembly by clicking Create View and finding the assembly. Once you have your assembly, you can begin to tweak the individual components up here. Now there are two types of tweaks that can be performed, and those are translations and rotations. Translations will move a component a set distance along a straight line, and rotations will spin apart a set amount along an axis. So to begin tweaking, you first need to indicate which component you want to move by clicking here and clicking the part. The next is to specify either translation or rotation up here. I'll just stick with translation for now. The next step is to specify direction and distance. If you click the direction button here, you'll notice that this icon shows up anytime you hover over a part. To get the direction you need, you got to pick a face or edge, either parallel or perpendicular to the way you want the part to move. So if I were to click this face here, I can specify which direction the part will move depending on which axis is highlighted. You can see here. So if I were to type in a distance of -2, hit the check mark, you can see that the part will move backward along the specified direction by 2 inches. Now say we wanted to rotate the part. We can select the rotate option here and specify the distance here in degrees. And you can see it's going to spin around the indicated axis. I'm going to pick this one, so you can see how it rotated. So we'll call this part done for tweaking now, and we can tweak the other parts the same way for now. So we close this tweak and start a new one. So just like the last time, pick the part, specify type, get the direction and distance to rotate, pick the axis, set amount, and do the same thing for the square. Okay, so now that all the components are finished with their tweaking, we can go to the Animate window up here and watch them move. So when the animation window pops up, you can see you can change the interval and repetition. Lower values for the interval will produce faster motion. I'll put 15 in that for now. Repetition is pretty self-explanatory. Hit play. And now you can see that the parts will move in the order that were tweaked, which is very nice. But what happens if it's not the order you want? It would be a pain to retweak the entire thing from scratch. So let's just hit reset here, expand this here, and ooh, look, animation sequence. Yeah, you can change the order of anything you want here. So I'll just change this to make all the rotations first, and the translations can come after. Hit apply, and you'll see it plays in the new order. Pretty cool. So another cool thing you can do is record the animation up here. So if you choose a destination to put the video, you can play the file anywhere without needing Inventor, which is also pretty useful. So, like I said earlier, presentations are pretty simple, the applications are not extensive, and I think that's about it for now. This has been the last video in basic tutorials. The next videos will be specific tips and tricks. As always, any questions, leave a comment below. I've been Mike, and I'll see you next time.